Hello, everybody. This is Solus44, and welcome back again. So, after reviewing my vampire deck and looking at the vampires available, I made some really quick snap judgments on how to make it, and I really messed up a lot. In going with the flow, I went ahead and I didn't dismantle it, but I went ahead and revised it. So I wanted to go over my vampire deck and say, hey, look, I really didn't make a very good vampire deck. It was middling at best, right? So I went through, redid it, and I think it's a little bit better. I have not play tested it yet, so we're going to do that today after I go through it. I also decided to go ahead and cheeseball my way into the combo that's infinite, I think in both of the decks. So as you can see, I no longer have any mythics because I used it up. I created this deck called Live Die. That's what I call it. It's probably wrong. But let's take a look at what I did to the vampire deck. I left the cut downs in there, the Ichor Drinker in there, the Sanguine Deal, Amelia. I don't have another rare I would actually put her in. I added the Lunar Convocation. It says at the beginning of your end step, if you gained life, each opponent loses one life. So it's one time. And then it says at the beginning of your end step, if you gain life, if you gained and lost life this turn, create a 1/1 creature token. So I believe I can use that to generate creature tokens. That'd be really helpful for blocking and whatnot. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. Exile a card, so it's card disposal, which is always helpful for black. If the card's mana value is 1 or less, I get a spirit, so another token. This one is the Marauding Blight Priest, and whenever I gain life, the opponent loses 1 life. That's very important to remember. Baron Markov gives all vampires a +1/+1, and it can be convoked into play. If you don't know what Convoke does, basically you can tap a creature to take the cost down by 1. All vampires get +1/+1. And then it has Madness. It says if you discard a card, discard it into the exile. When you do, cast it for its madness cost or put it into your graveyard. That's pretty good, actually. Preacher of Schism also creates tokens if you need it, but it also um, draw a card. So I only have 1. Again, I would put 2 in there if I could. Vampire Nighthawk. It's just a 2/3 flyer that has Death Touch, Lifelink, great blocker for anything that's flying, and it also has Lifelink, so it's probably going to get through. This guy, I like him because when he comes into play, he automatically says the opponent loses 1 life and you gain 2 life. That's it. It just comes into play. It doesn't have to actually do attack. So if you pair that with your Marauding Blight Priest, it says whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. So you play this guy, and it's 3 instead of just 2. So that's pretty good. Exile tokens. This is good for any of the token decks that are out there. It can wipe them out, or it can just take care of a card. Zorlane, again, you gain a life, they lose a life. You can use their ability, and you may pay 2 life again. So I mean, it's just a great combo with the Marauding Blight Priest. Day of Judgment wipes them out. No Witnesses wipes them out. Veto, again, gaining life, losing life. You get the idea. This one, it says whenever another creature you control with power 2 or less enters, each opponent loses 1 life and gain 1 life, and there's no limit to that. So I may actually up this by 1 and pull that out and then up that by 1. Yeah. So, and the reason why is because this is going to be instrumental for if any tokens come into play for me, it's going to cause them to lose life. The Bloodthirsty Conqueror is the key to Infinite Combo. This is the card that I was hating on so much because it's cheeseball. It means that so whenever opponent loses life, I gain that life. So any card that I have in there that says they lose a life and I gain life will infinitely combo with this. Opponent loses 2 life, I gain 2 life. Infinite combo. The Kizu is basically a way of recycling cards, creatures that die. I don't know if it's going to work very well or not. And then this is a board wipe, but it also just brings my creatures back into play. So it's kind of like a weird board wipe. It's the end game. I've only got one. It may not work, but let's check it out. This live die deck is based around the vampire deck pretty much, but it's just a little bit more life gaining. Oh, cancel. Wow, they had somebody ready. So I guess we're playing a green deck first for one round. I'll tell you what, if I get a bad hand, I'll just scoop. I got a pretty good hand. Let's see what happens. My apologies for this video. I didn't want to click on it without changing the creature. I just went straight through the frogs. I told y'all, I didn't even play test these vampire decks, so. Wow. What a way to start. This card is a pain in the butt. I like it. Really great with white. There's a vampire for white that lets you draw a card every time you get to put a +1/+1 counter on it. Pretty sweet. Plus it protects them. So let's see here. You can do some direct damage, probably. Can you make your decisions? This frog deck's just fun. It's not frog. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. This green deck is super fun. I gotta be able to do something with this guy, so let's do that. Yeah. So now we're gonna be really pushing out some counters. And draw. Oh! Okay. So we're gonna go. I guess I should plot the Trailblazer next time. I don't know. Or I should have made him a 1. No, I like. Never mind. Who's sheltered by ghosts? Yep. Nobody's strong enough to kill him. Man, he is a bulk creature right there. Look at that. Beefy. I'm getting rid of my Misbreath Elder. Yeah. Of course. That is just brutal. Why did she come in so big? Does she always come in that big? Could have swore she didn't. I am done for. I mean, probably. I don't even know what she can do here. This 9-7 thing that she's going to do is just outrageous. She's going to attack. The question is, can I block for enough? That was a mistake. Should have put it on one of the attackers. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Screw it. Kill them all. Indestructible. Game over. Okay, good. I really don't care if I won that one. I was kind of hoping I would actually. But all right, switch decks. Thank you. Okay, let's go with Vampirish. Vampish. I just want to see how this works. Sometimes that's all you gotta do. You just put some cards in and you just hope for the best, you know? It's a pretty good draw. This guy and this guy, infinite combo. So I need mana. So let me explain it. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that life. Whenever you gain life, they lose life. You see how that works? This one with this one. Of course, I would draw the combo, but I don't draw any mana. I like how you can interact with the floor. This is my favorite stage. You know what would be really good for this deck? There's a card that you can play that says no one can play more than one card a turn. That would shut down a lot of cards. This is ridiculously bad for me, though. The Baron's out there really just to stall me into being able to keep alive, but with him having a two mana card, advantage on me, there's nothing really I can do. You can even turn the light off of the eyeball. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do. I'm scooping. I was expecting to draw at least one more mana in 4 turns, but, you know, math. Who does math, you know? What are the statistical odds of over one third of your deck being mana and you draw 4 cards and not draw any mana? Anybody? Really small. Really, really small. But it happens. Some of that is why I have issues with these big tournament players, because Like, they win lots of money at some of these tournaments, and it all could come down to just a bad shuffle. And that just seems kind of... I find that icky. It seems kind of ugly to me that it's not based on the player's ability to operate the field and build a deck, but more on that one little bit of a card shuffle, you know? It just feels kind of, what? Like, why would that be the factor that causes you to lose 60 grand, or who knows? A whole year's worth of pay for a lot of people? 2 years worth of pay for some? There was a card, I believe it was the same cost. It was a 2/2, and then whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. It was flying as well. That thing was... Oh no. Crap. How do I get rid of... I can't have him turning into an instant beast. He's pretty close to being an instant beast already. I gotta soak as much damage as I can. What is that? Oh my god! I'm done for. It didn't do 10. He didn't do 10. So why did it get... Why did it get 10? It only did a little. I don't remember. I know it didn't do 10. I'm scooping. I don't... No, I don't think that's how that's supposed to play. Alright, this one says, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage during your turn, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. Obviously, it must survive. I blocked for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It did 3 damage. It should have gotten 3 more tokens. Instead, it got double. It just doubled. That doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure it should have just gotten 3 counters. I don't know. If y'all know, let me know. I don't like that rule. That doesn't make sense to me. That does not make any sense to me. I do not understand that, what just happened there. I would have read that as it did 3 damage, it gets 3 +1/+1 counters, which is still amazing, but not double. It went from 10 to 20. So any creature does any damage at all, it automatically doubles their +1/+1 counters, according to that card. Just what happened just now. That makes some significant issues raised with the way I build decks. So Wow, really? Get mad all you want, dude. I'm gonna board wipe before this is over. I'm board wiping this turn, leaving my Marauder and because he's coming out. If he didn't attack, I'm not even gonna bother. He's not gonna. Oh, so we both get to investigate? Okay. Oh my god, really? You gonna play an Atraxa right now? What the hell? 1, 2, 3. I don't know, man. That seems kind of fishy to me. I don't know, man. That just seems kind of fishy to me. I don't know about y'all watching this, but he's got 46 cards still left, and he drew 3 of these. He'll literally be able to put a creature out every turn for free, so long as this guy's alive. I probably should scoop, but I don't know. Should I? Yeah, let's scoop. I'm not even trying. It's not worth my time. The chances of him doing what he just did are pretty astronomical. I would doubt that's something that could happen more than once or twice a year. Or every couple hundred days. Even if you had 4 of those. It seems a little bit excessive. I've top carded before, but not like that. Usually. All right. That's about where it should be at. Let's go with hey. Excellent. Just gonna gain life. That's the thing. He's gonna exile it though. Which is fine. I'll just make my creatures bigger. Oh, we had 2 exiles. Okay, I didn't know we had 2. Okay. In that case, You blew out your exiles already, though, so you got 2 more in that deck? See, this right here is the... draw card. Oh, here's the infinite combo guy. I didn't want to draw. I win. There's no way he's going to get back from that. Good game. Infinite combo. That's the infinite combo card right there. I think, honestly, that's something that the algorithm takes into consideration. What do I get? Yeah. Is that if your deck has something in it that's infinite combo or something like that, it automatically tries to pair you with card decks that have equally strong combos, maybe? I don't know. I really want another Zora line. This isn't too bad of a draw. I'm not mad about it. So we got turn 1 tapped. Turn 2, I would say, let's go Swamp. Sanguine. Yeah. So turn 1, no play. Kind of stinks, but... Fabled Passages are still in, and they are amazing. For landfall decks, they are crazy good. This Lunar Convocation, I should have had that in the deck for like at the very beginning. It's just too good. Pay 2 life, draw a card. Attack with this guy. Create a bat. Otherwise, it just does 1 damage every time I do damage. All right. Now the bat only comes if you lose life as well. So. I am not going to convoke. Oh, landfall. Yep. Oh, nice. Those are considered lands, if you guys are wondering. So, that's a great card. I used it with my Scoot Swarm deck back in the day, and that thing was just brutal when I played Historic. There's also a creature that when it comes into play, all your creatures also become lands, and for some reason it causes it to trigger the landfall. That should be game over. Yeah. Maybe. No, close. Yeah, no. Yeah, game over. If you all understand the combo that took place there, let me show you the battlefield. So here's the thing. She says whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters, the opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. She says whenever you gain a life, they lose 1 life. So this says put a creature out if you gain a life and lose a life during that turn. So I drew a card that caused me to lose 2 life. Right? That's what it says. Pay 2 life, draw a card. So it created a vampire. Well, when that came into play, I gain. They lose a life. I gain a life, which then also triggers her. Which, whenever I gain a life, they lose 1 life. So it just kept on going. It doesn't create an infinite loop, but it does stack pretty good. All right, we're gonna try and play the Live Die deck. It's very similar based like that. I don't know if it's going to work at all, though, because I threw it together pretty quick. Like, I think 15 minutes. So, not a lot of thought was put into it. I just thought it was really fun looking. Gain life, lose life kind of thing. It does not have good creature control. So. Wow, and I'm going to have to mulligan. That was terrible. This card right here is dope. I have never played it before. But what it does is it says if they create tokens, I get the same token, basically. Hmm. It says whenever 1 or more tokens your opponent controls enters, for each of them, create a tapped token that's a copy of it. Now, it only triggers once each turn, but I mean... And it also causes damage to them, too, so that's awesome. All right, let's get rid of her. All right, let's get rid of the ankle biter. I'm gonna wait. See, watch this. I'm gonna get 1. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Told you she's dope. Yeah, so for each of them, create a tap token. So it only happens once. So if he played another Gruff triplets, it would be like another smack. Um, yeah. I get it. You got the gruff, but I should be able to do enough damage. Oh, what is this? Wow. I was not expecting that. No one to put it on, dude. Wait a minute. What? 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 Wow! Did y'all see that? Holy cow, that was cool. I was not expecting that. Wow. So it stacks. That is an amazing combo. Killer combo. Ooh. I top carded. I top carded. But I'm telling you, that was an amazing, amazing combo. And I don't have that card. Wow. Just wow. These right here are nightmares too. Counter spell for 1 blue mana. Better than, it's not as good as a Force of Will though. Well, maybe it is. It's right up there. How are we doing on time? Because I'm getting excited. That was ruthlessly awesome. I know I won and all because I top carded, but only because I top carded, I think. Well, no, I don't know. I think I would have still won. Wow, really? It also seems like I was set up to win that one because of her. Okay, so I'm going to admit right now that if I had not had the Comball Profiteer Mayor, I wouldn't have won. But I'm going to include this card in a lot of decks when it's black and white because of that token effect. Because people are playing token cards a lot right now. So, you know, what can I say? I was thinking about making a Heir Apparent deck where I had creatures that said when I gain life, they lose life, and then Heir Apparents, and then these, and then those console, so that when their creatures come into play, I also gain life, but they also come into play tapped, and they're cheap. This is 1 mana. Ugh. Oh, nice. Let's see what you got. Oh, man. I gotta do some damage now. He's gonna play the Wildborn, probably. This card right here I got rid of because it gives him indestructible. And giving a creature indestructible at random is game changing. I kind of thought he was going to play the Berserker. Now I gotta be defensive. Play a land, double your creature's tokens, +1/+1 counters. See, if he had this indestructible on, he would run right through me. But now that he doesn't, I have my Death Touch to block him. Yeah, I'll take the damage from the excess, from trample. Oh my god! Ugh! In the heart, man! You gonna try and wait one more turn? What if I draw creature removal? Huh. Well, that is my only real escape. Man, that Mossborn Hydra can get beefy freaking quick. What is that? Map the Frontier? Yeah, puts him right into the battlefield. Now I gotta hope that I can gain life. That'll do it. Look, he had a cheesy card. What is this? No, another landfall card? Hmm. That's trouble. I gotta try and outpace him. Only got one creature I could bring back from the dead. He has the guy with reach. I thought he would have played it by now, but I don't know. I don't know if I would have done this, but he's probably got something hidden. No? That's a good gamble. Because if I attack and I get him, it's a death. He loses. He's also got reach. He dies. Nice. I have the killer cards out where I win, but I have to do 1 damage to him. And my deserts are already... No, only 1 desert's been played, so just any damage to him at all, I instantly win. So I take damage from him if I have to. Wow, this is tough. And I don't know what he has in his hand, but it could be another Judgment or another Valorous Stance. All right, I win. Woo! Infinite combo. You see how that works? And I'm really honestly, that's the it doesn't matter what life he had either. He could have 1,000s, 100s. Who knows? I think it's just, I don't know. It's wrong. It's the same thing. There was a sanguine something or other. There's an enchantment. Just as bad. So this time stop card instantly just ends the other player's turn. I didn't know that. I thought it meant for you when I originally saw that. And I had it played against me, and it instantly stops it. This card actually might be a good card to use for the deck. I'm trying to buy as many packs as I can so I can get wild cards, so I can round out some of these decks I've got, because right now all of them are kind of iffy. Well, that's nice. Oh, I got the Angel. So this is the Platinum Angels Revise. You can't lose the game and your opponent can't win. It just stops the game for 7 mana. It keeps you going. Like, just put the opponent into negative, then let it die. Or it allows you to get through and say infinite combo on your side, something like that. I wonder if I put that out into this deck, what would happen? Wouldn't that cause an instant stalemate? If I played this inside this deck? I could play it in this deck, too. That would cause a stalemate. I think the game would crash. Yeah, because if I had this out, and this out, I don't like that. It would take 3 cards, 4 cards, 3 or 4 cards, and it would be an instant stalemate. 3 cards. Gozer the Gozerian. I respect that name. Get a balloon. Okay. Ah, what did I do? What did I do that for? I should have gained 2 life. That was just... Duh. You have cards to play, man. Let's go. I see them. Oh, he's playing a fairy deck? Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of all the fairies that are... Counterspell? No? The next time target creature would deal combat damage to 1 or more players as combat, prevent the damage. If damage is prevented this way, create that many colorless Phyrexian Might artifact tokens with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. So I put this out, attack, do damage, let's just say. Huh? Okay. Or, hear me out. Do you have that 1 mana? Wait, what? He had 2? Oh, son of a gun. Damn. It cost 1 less because of the Mocking Sprite. I didn't think he had enough for a counter. I just blew the whole match probably. All right, start playing your fairies so I lose life so I can get going. And see, he left 1 mana untapped, so once again, I gotta worry. 2 mana untapped, so I gotta worry about him counterspelling Rhea. Maybe not. Maybe not. Somebody's dying if you block. Nice. Yes, yes, the combo worked. The combo worked. This is gravy. I can't believe that actually got pulled off. Did I unlock them too? I solved them as well. That means next turn I can play my Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Tap all your mana, man. Come on. Let's go. Tap away, bro. I don't think you have a way of countering my life gain with that deck. Your only damage is done with the fairy dude, and maybe some mill. Sorry, Gozer. I can't believe that combo actually worked. Who'd have thought? Oh no. He tapped out too. Let's see. Will he do it again? Let's see. Let's just do this one. They'll die. He'll do a damage. He'll do a damage. Right? Am I right? Yeah, this is great. I guess I could have attacked with him, but it's better that I did it that way. Feature cards. Okay. I don't know why you're worried about Elias all that much. Or Ellis ill. I haven't even drawn the Marauder yet. Okay, I can see why people enjoy this combo. This is just wrong. Where's that bat I got? Zorla? Zorlina? Zorline? No. This is gonna be wrong. Oh man. Um. Really? This is gonna be a lot of damage. Good game. Do you have like a everything goes back in your hand card or something? No? I don't think there's any way for you to win, man. I mean, maybe. They're free cards. I forgot about her battle cry. It's a good game, though. I forgot all about her battle cry. Gives all creatures a +1/+0 that are attacking with her. Good game, sir. Yeah, I could have done that last turn. The battle cry is the one that kicks it. I didn't even realize. But yeah. All right, how much time we got left? Oh, we're done. We're out. Thanks for stopping by. This is Solus44. Please check out the other playlists I have. I have Minecraft for all the mods 10, Minecraft Ozone Reborn, and we are on a Sproblin server, but it's actually Grumpy Vets Gaming is going to be the channel, so go ahead and check that out. Yeah, he's like my best friend in the world, and he keeps me going. So if you wouldn't mind going ahead and check out his list, he's going to have a few videos that are coming out slowly. Hey, take care. You have a good day. Bye bye.